Hello, my friends. What we're going to do today is we are going to make a snowflake. And I'm going to show you like the easiest way that I learned how to do this, like when I was your age, how to make this kind of snowflake. There's all kinds of different ways, all right? But this one is probably the easiest and one of the coolest ways to make ones too, okay? So what you're going to need is a piece of paper. I'm going to use a colored piece of paper just because it's easier to see here on my camera, okay? You'll probably want to use white, but if you want to use a colored piece of paper too, that would be kind of awesome, like a red or a green, snowflake for the Christmas season. That would be kind of cool. But however, whatever you want, all right? But a piece of paper, you're going to need some scissors, all right? And you'll want a pencil or something to draw with, all right? So here we go. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it in half. All right, not just smash it, fold it, get it as close to perfect there as you can. And then you want to do what we call crease. You take your finger, or you know what, you might be able to take the edge of your scissors and go down right where you folded. All right, that's called creasing the paper. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half one more time. So we're going to fold it in half this way. All right. And again, get it as close to perfect as you can. Not just squish it, fold it, crease it. All right. And there we go. Now what you're going to do is, once you figure out how to do this right, you probably won't even need to do this step anymore, okay? But for your first time, let's use a pencil. So what I mean by that is I'm going to draw some shapes here, all right? And then we're going to cut out those shapes. But as you get to make more and more snowflakes, you might not even need to draw the shapes in anymore, okay? But today we're just going to do it since it's our first time. So we're going to go all the way around and we're going to draw some shapes. And you know what, for this first one, let's just do some kind of like some basic shapes. So maybe over here, I'm going to draw like a big triangle. All right. And then over here, I'm going to draw like a half circle there. All right. Then I'm going to turn it. And over here, maybe I do on this side, I'm going to do a square. And then over here, I'm going to do like a rectangle. And I'm going to turn it this way. And maybe this time I'm going to do like two triangles. All right. And it's important when you make your shapes, don't make them side by side. Leave that little bit of space between your shapes. Okay. And then I'm going to come on this side over here, the last one. And let's see. I'm going to use a square over here. And then I'm going to go with a half circle right next to it. Okay. So there's our shapes drawn in there. And again, make sure you leave that little bit of space between your shapes. All right. Then what you're going to do, take your scissors and you're going to cut out on your shapes. Okay. So I'm going to start here with the rectangle. Just be careful where all your little scraps go. All right. Snowflakes are cool, but they can be kind of messy too with all those little scraps. So just watch where they go and make sure you clean up when you're done. All right, we'll cut that one out. There we go. Now we'll do our first little half circle there. All right, and then on the triangle. Oh, I think I missed a spot there. Yep, let's go back and cut that. There we go. Oh, maybe. Let go. There we go. All right, and then this half circle. And then right here on the square, and that just leaves us our two triangles on this side, and we'll cut them out real quick. One and two. And I'm going to sweep my little scraps out of the way here so you can see. Now, we got to open it up. Now, don't do this super fast because what might happen is, yeah, it might rip. Be careful when you open it up. Open it up kind of slow. All right. So there, it's looking pretty cool that way. Now, let's see what happens when I open it up all the way. Yeah, there we go. Check that out. That turned out pretty awesome. All right. How'd yours turn out? I would love to see them. All right, my friends? Good job. Can't wait to see what you did.